Welcome to another episode of Metal Thrashing Mad. I'm Kole and today we're doing a Halloween-themed episode. We're still going to have our news segment, and we're still going to have our finds of the month, but we're also going to include a couple lists and maybe some album covers that deal with Halloween or a little freaky or something. And then throughout the video, we're going to have sections of our Halloween playlist, required listening for Halloween. I'm wearing Night of the Living Dreads, Rob Zombie and Korn concert t-shirt, perfect for Halloween.
I'm wearing a Deicide shirt because I like Deicide.
Because why not?
Because fucking Deicide.
And in the background, obviously, Metallica Kill 'Em All. And everyone knows Metallica Kill 'Em All. And if you don't, then you don't know it. Anyway, stay tuned for
more shit.
More Metal Thrashing Mad. We got a few things to cover in the news segment. Some albums, some newly released songs, and some reissues. So you might as well just start off with the 30th anniversary reissue of Speak English or Die by Stormtroopers of Death.
Kill yourself.
Yeah. You remember.
Yeah.
Unless you didn't watch it.
Then you probably don't remember.
So, I don't know really what they're doing. I think they're adding some new demo tracks maybe to it.
They're gonna add the Crab Society North Crab. I don't know what the fuck it's called. You probably know what it's called. The North Crab Society demos.
Okay.
North Side. I don't even know.
So they're adding demos to it.
Yeah. Which is, if you go and look on the North Crab Society demos original release, it's way too fucking much. So it'll be nice to have.
Perfect. So we've got that to look forward to here. I'm not sure what. Was it November?
November 27th.
November 27th. That's what it was.
And you can't pre-order it anywhere. I already looked. Pissed me off.
Oh yeah, At least they're not up yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Couple albums coming out. I already talked about the one in the previous video. If you saw that, and in my video, a couple of my videos. Revenge has a new album coming out November 13th. It should be available. I have that shit pre-ordered. Yeah. Fucking buy it, because it's going to be awesome. Autopsy's Skull Grinder coming out November 27th. Hacksaws and Tourniquets was pretty fucking awesome. I'm pumped for that album. Abath has a new thing coming out. His album comes out January 27th. They're self-titled. So if anybody was pissed off about Immortal quitting or splitting up, whatever you want to call that, basically Immortal's back, but it's Abath. Also, his new track will come out December 10th or some shit, and they're gonna release that on a 7-inch single, but the actual album won't come out until the 27th of January. And then we also have a what the fuck would you call that? In memoriam?
A couple obituaries.
Oh yeah,
and one of which is Frank Watkins from Obituary. From 89 to 2010, he was in Obituary. He wasn't on Slowly We Rot, which is the one I'm familiar with, but he was on quite a few albums.
Yeah, everything after that up till 2010, obviously.
And then he was in Gorgoroth from 07 to 2015 when he died.
Yep.
So rest in peace to him.
And also rest in peace, I don't know how to say his last name, Joe Franklin? Franklin?
I just go for Joe Franklin.
Yeah.
It's a weird spelling, maybe.
I'm sure somebody might have a complaint about me saying something about him that's not absolutely go burn in hell, but I still thought he deserved a obituary.
He's from Goat Lord.
Yeah, from Goat Lord.
Which I'm not familiar with, and I don't know how many people who watch him are probably familiar with. And our last news is probably the biggest one for us.
For sure.
I mean, people dying's pretty big, but, you know, what can you do? People die every day.
Shit happens.
But Anthrax doesn't release a new song every day.
Exactly.
Evil Twin. They released it
about a week ago.
About a week ago.
Anyway,
There's 3 or 4 good riffs in there. The first one I like. There's some good chugging riffs, which are awesome for moshing, which is Anthrax.
Oh yeah.
One word to describe Anthrax is
Mosh.
Exactly. Good lyrics about religious radicalism. Those Muslims that run into towers, and Westboro Baptist Church, all those people that are just doing
Fuck those
crazy
guys.
things for the religion. There's nothing bad about religion.
Just when
you take it to
pull a
the extreme and you do what you're not supposed to.
like protesting Jeff Hammond's funeral.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. My biggest bitch is the gang vocals. I like gang vocals, and Anthrax usually has some pretty good gang vocals, but the gang vocals in this song I didn't think fit it. They were really
Upbeat.
they were kind of higher octave soaring vocals for gang vocals. Didn't really fit the song for me. And
Solos.
yeah, the solo, it wasn't anything spectacular. It's just a solo.
Just the descending solo.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah, nothing great. Then the lyric video, I liked the pictures that went along with it, and the accompanying video, and
Lyrics were kind of hard to follow.
lyrics were a little hard to follow on some of the parts. It's like, which part am I supposed to be reading? But other than that, I thought it was a good song.
Oh yeah.
My main thing with Anthrax most of the time is Joey Belladonna's vocals, but I thought he did a terrific performance on this song.
I really think that the vocals, the style he went for in this one was more. It'll link, like, John Bush fans and Belladonna fans.
Yeah,
I
I
prefer
can see that.
Belladonna, and he went for more of a lower, because he usually goes for the more operatic
Yeah,
stuff.
which you can definitely tell it's Belladonna
Oh,
in
yeah.
that song. It's just not as operatic or
Yeah.
whatever, or soaring vocals as
It sounds
on
more
Among
like
the
John.
Living or Spreading the Disease or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds more like John Bush's style,
Mhm.
but Belladonna doing that
Yes.
style.
I can see that. And then we have that to look forward to in 2016.
Yeah, when is that? That's
I'm not sure what the release date is.
I know it's January. Or no, is it January?
I don't know when the release date is.
I don't know the exact release date, but I'm pretty sure it's January.
Okay. Perfect. Then we got that and Megadeth. And speaking of Megadeth, this song isn't near as good as Fatal Illusion.
Correct.
But still a good song. Still hyped for the album, which I would never say about Anthrax. But I'm definitely getting into them now. And that
Kind of sums up the news.
completes our news segment. Stay tuned.
Again.
Now it's our first segment of our Halloween playlist. And our first category is monsters. Songs about monsters. And we have 2 categories about monsters. One's just monsters, which is this one. The next one will be movie monsters. But right now we're sticking with plain old monsters.
Plain old monsters.
First song up is Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon. When you think Halloween and you think, what song do I listen to? Who doesn't think of Bark at the Moon?
Or just Ozzy in general, really.
Really. I mean, what a spooky guy.
What a spooky guy.
This is one of my favorite Ozzy songs, honestly. I would go top 5.
Easily.
Yeah, it's a good one. And Jake E. Lee, guitar work.
Solid shit.
A-okay. And I don't know, everyone knows Bark at the Moon, I'm sure. I mean, they play it on the radio. And
that one and Mama, I'm Coming Home and, like, No More Tears are some of his biggest stuff.
Yeah,
And Crazy Train.
And even people who don't listen to metal know Ozzy.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's just obviously about werewolves. And so, next song. And our next song is Grim Reaper, Night of the Vampire.
Really
I love
repetitive.
this song.
Really good. Really repetitive.
Not nearly as repetitive as See You in Hell, but still definitely repetitive.
For sure.
I do like it a lot. And I like Steve Grimmett's vocals on it. And we talked about Steve Grimmett a little bit in the last episode, didn't we?
That sounds right, yeah.
We did. We mentioned him and
How fucking ugly he
how
was.
fucking ugly he is. And so, Grim Reaper on, Rocky to Hell. That's what it's on. Rocky to Hell, and that and Lust for Freedom are the best songs in that album.
For sure.
To me.
Lust for Freedom's awesome.
Yeah. So, Night of the Vampire, obviously about zombies.
Some good straight up heavy
it's
metal.
about vampires.
Oh, yeah.
Another werewolf song, A Wolf and Man by Metallica on the Black album. Definitely not thrash Metallica. I mean, when you say the Black Album, the only really fast-paced songs are Enter Sandman at some points and Through the Never. But I love A Wolf and Man, and pretty kind of cheesy, I'd say, but good song. Next up on the list is another Werewolf song. And this one is not metal, but you got. I mean, this isn't just a metal show. We can mention some classic rock.
Oh, yeah.
We appeal to everyone, except for anyone who likes Justin Bieber. Get the fuck out of here.
Bunch of fags.
Werewolves of London. Warren Zevon. I always called him Warren Zevon. Then my uncle yelled at me one time. He was like, "It's Warren Zevon."
It's Warren Zevon.
With his mustache. He's got a mustache. He gave me a bunch of records, so I don't make fun of him to his face, but. Yeah, Warren Zevon, Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London is a really cheesy song. It's like I saw a werewolf sitting in a Chinese restaurant with a menu in his hand. That's how it starts out or something like that. But yeah, I'll listen to it on Halloween anyway. Really, I do like that song though. Yeah. I don't know if you do.
I mean, it's okay. It'll never be on my iPod, but it's not a horrible song.
Yeah.
It's on the radio. I'd probably change it.
Another Metallica song, The Thing That Should Not Be. And this is a real slow, dark, creepy song based on H.P. Lovecraft. Cthulhu, yeah. Which, I mean, The Thing That Should Not Be, it doesn't say anything about Cthulhu. You could do it about anything. Like Justin Bieber, The Thing That Should Not Be.
It should never be.
Never. Never say never.
Never say never.
That's a
fucking gay saying.
Well, Overkill has a song called Never Say Never.
Yeah, except they're Overkill.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, but The Thing That Should Not Be, awesome song on an awesome album. That I really do, and it's just the mood, great for Halloween.
For sure.
Rob Zombie, Living Dead Girl, about zombies.
Yeah.
Living dead girl.
Zombie chicks.
Rage in the cage and piss upon the stage. There's only one good way to bring the giant down. Something like that. I don't know. Typical Rob Zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Still a good song. And that'll probably be on the radio around Halloween, too.
Oh, yeah.
That, Bark at the Moon.
Dragula.
Werewolves of London. Dragula, yeah. Which there's another one, Dragula. Here's one that is, I didn't know before he brought it up. Acid Witch, Witch's Tits.
Great stuff if you're into that stuff. I'm sure that everybody from my channel has heard it. I'm sure the people from Kole's channel probably maybe not have heard it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a few people that watch me that listen to some death metal.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows Acid Witch.
Right. They're
yeah, go ahead. You know more, so.
They're a band from Hell's Headbangers, and they're basically all their stuff is about Halloween and drugs. Lots of drugs.
Sounds awesome.
And fuck.
I listened to this song. I listened to one of the two, or maybe both. I'm not sure because we have two songs by them on here, and I just thought it sounded like a really long burp. Like I liked some death metal. I'm getting into a little death metal, and then some of them I listen to. I'm like, well, I'm not a fan of that, but I can see people liking it. This one just sounded like the guy was burping the whole time.
Pretty low stuff. I'd say if you wanted to categorize them, they'd be like doom death. They call themselves psychedelic doom death metal or something like that, but really they're just doom death.
Of course, doom death.
Doom death.
Next on the list is not really a monster, but I mean you could interpret it if you take out all the satanic stuff from it. You could interpret it as being about a monster. Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. Perhaps my favorite Maiden song. I like this one and Hallowed Be Thy Name a lot. I mean, Maiden's got a lot of good songs, so.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like Maiden?
I mean, everyone
it's hard
knows,
not to like Maiden.
It is hard not. I used to not like Maiden.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. I just didn't like him.
And
everyone knows Number of the Beast.
Oh, yeah. Whether you're into Maiden or not, you've heard that.
Probably. I mean, even my Dakota likes it. He used to put that on when I had my iPod.
Really?
Yeah. And then our last one on our monsters list is Witching Hour Venom,
Venom.
which is almost the name of this channel. And witching hour pretty much refers to an hour when witches and demons and ghosts come out. And it kicks ass.
And it's by Venom.
I mean Venom.
Come on.
Synonymous with kick ass.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you looked up Venom in the dictionary, it'd be kick ass.
Actually, it probably says a poison emitted by snakes.
No. No, it's definitely kick ass.
Maybe kick ass. I'm not sure.
You know how they have two definitions? You know how they have two definitions?
Like the first one's like a noun, and then the second one's a proper noun, which is Venom the band.
And the proper noun would be kick ass.
This is so stupid. Why are we talking about dictionaries? That completes the first segment of our Halloween playlist. You know what they should do? Stay tuned.
They should probably stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Because I think there's going to be more of this video.
Exactly. Now we're on Finds of the Month. And we'll start out with Calvin.
My top 5 are mainly going to be death metal. I found actually a bunch of these all on the same day. And 4 of them... No? Yeah, 4 of them are all found through Infidel Amsterdam. I'm sure you've heard of them. Anyway, first band I found is Seance, and the album I listened to was For Never Laid to Rest. It's really, really fucking good. Old school death metal. This is their debut album from '92. Really, it sounds a lot like Deicide and Sinister and Luciferian. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the first 2. I don't know about Luciferian. They're more of a Floridian style than Swedish, even though they're from Sweden. Lots of progression and technical licks with just a lot of technique. I don't know, just really, really solid shit. If you're into old school death metal like Deicide or Death, check them out. They're awesome.
And I listened to 3 of these 5 that he found, and they were my second favorite. I listened to it all the way through and thought, that's pretty good. And the technical, I did hear the vocals were what got to me mostly.
Yeah.
Which is my main bitch about death metal. But I'm a bitch, so. My favorite find of the month was a band called Oblivion, and I listened to From This Day Forward from 1990. It's a super technical thrash, but like a lot of technical bands, like Watchtower, and now I'm gonna fucking forget a bunch of technical bands. God damn it! Oh well, but Watchtower, and they have a lot of high soaring vocals. These guys more have a not guttural.
I'd say.
Guttural's really.
I'd say death thrash almost.
Yeah, death thrashy vocals. Still understandable, very much understandable, but awesome. And the best song was the title song From This Day Forward, and it's the first track. I also like Droidamized and Fiction of Veracity, I think was another one.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really I've listened to it 5 times in the last couple weeks. It's a good one. Definitely check them out if you like thrash or death.
Yeah.
Or any sort of technical metal.
my next band that I found, well, I guess not that I found, but I heard from Infidel, is Messiah. And the album I listened to was Choir of Horrors. This is some really, really good death thrash from '91. Really, if I had to relate it to anything, I'd say Monstrosity, back when George's Corpse Grinder was in it, who is now in Cannibal Corpse, if for some reason you don't know that name. From my channel, if you're into death metal, you probably. And Necrophobic. Really, really good stuff. In the vein of that sort of stuff. Yeah, not a ton to say about them, but I highly recommend them.
That was my favorite one that I listened to of his. I'd listen to it again, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about them. Second band I found was a band called Addictive from Australia. 1989 album Pity of Man. Stupid album artwork. It's horrible. They have a couple guys from Mortal Sin in there, and you can definitely hear the influence from Mortal Sin. You can also hear a little bit of Metallica and Testament in the vocals. And they have a cool instrumental called The Forge. And my favorite song off the album is probably Calm Before the Storm, but I also like the album starter, what's it called?
I didn't listen to it enough.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Get Out of My Life. That was a good one, too. That's basically all I have to say about them. If you like Metallica, Testament, or Mortal Sin, check out Addictive.
next band that I have on my list would be Gutted. Again, I found these guys through Infidel Amsterdam. And they're just really, really, really good old school death metal from '94. They sound a lot like Jungle Rot. And the album I listened to was Bleed For Us To Live. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about this. Again, really, really good shit. I'd have to say they're my favorite. Either them or the Seance album.
They were my least favorite of the three I listened to. Too
guttural.
Yeah, probably.
No rest. You'll see it all. You'll feel it in the cold. In the coffin, it is worse. Much worse.
And my last one, he's still got 2 more left. My last one is one that few of you probably have heard of, is Wrathchild America. They were supposed to be a pretty big deal, actually. They were pretty hyped up, but then a lot of people didn't think they delivered. I personally have loved the album, and it's Climbing the Walls from 1989. Again, 89. My favorite song was Climbing the Walls, which has a video to it, and it's definitely thrash, but it's got the catchiness of hair metal, is what I thought. And they also have a not necessarily awesome, but a cool cover of Time by Pink Floyd.
That was better than Pink Floyd.
I like some Pink Floyd.
Yeah. If you're not into Pink Floyd, it's better than Pink Floyd.
I'm not a huge Pink Floyd fan, but I definitely like some of their songs. I mean, I don't do heroin, so I'm not a huge Pink Floyd fan. Anyway, that's Wrathchild America, and the cover art is Ed Repka, if that matters.
Doesn't really look like Ed Repka, though.
Well, if you look at the guy...
Yeah, I mean, I guess...
I don't know, it kind of does, because it's got the popping colors.
Kind of.
Like Rust in Peace is just...
Or Leprosy.
Yeah, it just... The colors really pop. Bright, vibrant.
Yeah.
Vibrator. Anyway...
Something's gotta break. If this shit don't come to a halt, not much more can take.
The next band I have on here is God Macabre. Macabre?
Macabre. It's macabre. God Macabre. I believe, because I always thought it was macabre.
Yeah, I never knew how to say that. I
Yeah,
just kind of, I say it different every time.
Macabre.
What he said.
I'm here for you, man.
Yeah, he feels me. That was
that
was fucking weird. He doesn't feel me. God damn it. The album I listened to was The Winter Long. It came out in 93, and basically they're old school Swedish death metal. Great stuff. If you're into Swedish death metal, like Entombed's Left Hand Path, it's like that. That's what if you really like that album, I'd highly recommend this album. I haven't listened to their other stuff, so I can't say anything about it.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah. Sorry, there's a picture on his computer that's funny.
I'll post that.
Okay, do it.
Did you listen to that one? Did you have any thoughts on that?
I didn't. I only listened to those first 3.
Oh, okay. And then the last one I had to talk about, I found through Infidel as well. I was listening to these other bands, and this was in the side tab of recommendations. The band is called Gorefest, and what I listened to was their demo from 1990, called Horrors in a Retarded Mind.
That's not controversial at all.
Nah. Old school Dutch death metal. Great stuff. If you like, a lot like Old Cannibal, or oh fuck, I'm trying to think of other Dutch bands, but I just think of brutal death metal. That's not what these guys are at all. So, yeah, just old school Dutch death metal, really good shit.
What?
And that's
our
End of
finds of the month. We got some death, we got some thrash, and that's it.
yeah, that's all.
They're really
Really diverse.
really breaking boundaries
Oh
there.
yeah.
But that's what we got for you this month.
Yeah. Continue to stay tuned.
Stay tuned, definitely. This is our second and third segment of our Halloween playlist. We're gonna do 2 in this one. We'll start out with songs about movie monsters, and then we're gonna go songs just about Halloween, which are perfect for Halloween.
Right.
So starting off with the songs about movie monsters, again, our first one's Ozzy, but also Motorhead. It's the song Hellraiser. And the main reason for putting this in the list, it's about just rocking.
Yeah,
Just raising hell while being a rock star. But it's in the movie Hellraiser 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a Hellraiser 2, like, is there another like part to that?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I like the movies, but I don't know them that well.
But that's a good song. That's on
No More Tears.
I believe so.
Is that the name of the album?
Yes.
Yeah, No More Tears.
No More Tears. I was thinking it was either that or No Rest for the Wicked, and it's No More Tears. Yeah, good song.
Really,
I don't know the Motorhead version. It's the same
pretty
thing.
Good. Yeah, oh yeah. It's it's pretty
I don't
good.
like Motorhead, so that's
Yeah.
probably why I don't know it. Next song is Halloween, which is a great band to listen to on Halloween. But Halloween's Dr. Stein, which is pretty much based off Frankenstein. And great song. I'm pretty sure it's got an organ solo, like an organ solo in the middle of the song. And if you know Halloween, you know the German power metal. If you like that, you'll like Halloween. Which if you like that, you'll know Halloween. So I don't even know why I said that.
Probably. You probably
because
should know
Halloween's
the
probably
band.
the most prominent German power metal band from the 80s.
Really, they're probably the most prominent power metal, besides like Dio.
Yeah. Which Dio, some people don't even, I mean, he's not really power metal, he's just powerful heavy metal.
I think he's power metal.
Yeah, I think I'd say power metal.
Especially
too.
his lyric content and his vocal
It is.
style.
Yeah, we could go power metal.
Yeah.
That might be one of those where it's like, no, he's just heavy metal, no, he's power metal. It's like, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we
Anyway,
argue about it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really. Who gives a shit? Then the next one, probably the best song out of our whole playlist, is Feed My Frankenstein, Alice Cooper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great song. He's not hungry for pizza or something
No.
like that.
He's hungry, but he sure as hell don't want no pizza.
Stupid song. Very cheesy, but it says Frankenstein in it, so you gotta listen to it on Halloween.
Best part about the song is that it's in Wayne's World.
Oh yeah.
And the stage show. I've seen that live. Pretty solid stage show.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Alice Cooper. Woohoo.
Woo whoop.
Next song, Deicide,
Oh yeah, Dead by Dawn.
which is about
The Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. So that's why that's in there.
Oh yeah, and because
Movie.
Deicide's awesome. Like,
Which, the category is movie monsters, but I guess the Evil Dead's a movie that has monsters.
Yeah.
So that's why we included it in this one.
if you count Deadites as a movie monster, this song belongs.
Then there you go. Which I'd listen to it for maybe the second time today. I've probably listened to it one time before just to see Deicide.
Right.
Not horrible. I mean, I'm definitely not a death metal guy, so I'm not gonna say, "Oh my god, it's great."
Right.
Not horrible. Next song, next monster is Godzilla, Blue Oyster Cult, classic rock band. Yeah, that's a classic rock band.
Ah.
This is my favorite song by Blue Oyster Cult, actually, and it's about Godzilla. So listen to it.
You sure that one's not about Cthulhu?
I don't know. It might actually be about the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Fuck, you're right.
Anyway, next up we have 2 Dr. Living Dead songs. Gremlins Night, which is about gremlins, and Chucky, which is about Jason Voorhees. No, Chucky's about Chucky. And Chucky's going to be our, Jason Voorhees right here. Yeah, Freddy over there. Anyway, Dr. Living Dead Chucky will be the song that we plug in here. we're trying to plug one song in from each category, and it's supposed to be the one that the least amount of people would know.
Yeah.
Not
Unless
my
it
favorite
sucks.
one. Yeah. Which Chucky's probably my least favorite song on this category.
We should
Should
do
we? Yeah,
Gremlins
let's
Night,
do
'cause it's
Gremlins
better.
Night. We're doing Gremlins Night. And then shit,
It's fucked.
damn it. Alright.
We missed the sleep mode.
Yeah. Now we can't see ourselves talk.
Damn it.
And then next up is another one that kind of they go together. SOD and MOD, which are basically almost the same band.
thing, minus Scotty in.
Yeah.
Which
So
is...
minus the greatest part.
Yeah, minus the badass riffs.
Okay, so SOD's Freddy Krueger, which is about Freddy Krueger. And then MOD's Man of Your Dreams, which is kind of a sequel to Freddy Krueger. It's about Freddy Krueger, obviously. And those are two pretty good songs. I like Freddy Krueger more than Man of Your Dreams.
Yeah, well, because it's SOD.
Yeah. And that concludes our Movie Monsters section of our Halloween playlist. And now we're going on to the Halloween part of our Halloween playlist. And starting off with that is the one we'll feature. And it's Juggernaut's All Hallows Eve. They're a underground thrash band. Nothing great.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but
I would
it's
listen
not,
to it once.
It's not
in
memorable.
a great while. It's not. Yeah, it's not like, oh, dude, that Juggernaut out. It's like who?
I don't even remember. I can't even like. I've listened to it quite a few times. Not like I've listened to Deicide or something, but I don't remember any of the riffs.
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
no.
It's not memorable.
Nothing great, but it says Hallows Eve in it, so
Yeah.
yeah. Next up,
Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve, Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve by Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve is one of my favorite thrash metal bands, actually. Mainly because of their album Death and Insanity. Absolutely love that album, one of my introductions to thrash. And I also like Monument a lot. And the weakest of the original three is Tales of Terror, which has Hallows Eve on it. Still like it a lot, just their weakest of the original three. And they have Hallows Eve on there, and then they also have... Oh wait, no, that's in another category. And then we've got another Halloween song. Do you have anything to say about Hallows Eve?
I mean, it's good. Check it out.
Yeah, there you go. Then we have another Halloween song. Halloween, obviously. And this is an epic song. It's like a 13-minute song, and it's awesome. I could listen to that all day. That's one of my favorite albums right there. Great German power metal. Yeah, that's probably my third favorite Halloween song. I almost called it Halloween. You can't do that.
Can't do that. Next song's probably the best song.
Yeah, the next song up, best song on this list. Again. Fastway Trick or Treat. Fastway's Trick or Treat is the title track to their soundtrack for Trick or Treat. So it's like Trick or Treat on Trick or Treat for the movie Trick or Treat. I liked it. It was catchy. It was heavy. It was cheesy 80s metal is what it was. I would definitely listen to it.
It's a lot better when you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
The movie is horrendous.
I haven't seen the movie, so...
Don't watch it.
Yeah, but I like the song. Catchy. Then the next one is another burp fest. Acid Witch, October 31st.
Another good song. Witch's Tits, in my opinion, is better. Not just because the title is awesome, but it's a better song. I talked about them at enough length the last time that I don't have anything else to say about them.
Yeah, this is the one I listened to for sure. And it was a burp fest. And then we ended off with Merciful Fate at the Sound of the Demon Bell, which is about Halloween.
It's off their
obviously
83 album, Melissa.
Yeah. And Merciful Fate is that's just a Halloween band. They're just scary.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. I mean, in my opinion, Kole doesn't like them so much. Only
I
because
like
the
him.
vocals.
I like him when he doesn't do that high-pitched, stupid vocals.
the
I like
super
his
high
regular
wailing.
sounding vocals, but his super high, just trying to show off how high he can get. I don't like that. And that concludes our second and third segment of our Halloween playlist. Stay tuned.
Again.
Yeah, don't move it this time. Just we should stop this video.
I don't want to answer that.
Who is it?
I don't know, some 732 number. A bed collapse.
And now we're gonna show some album covers that we just thought maybe looked a little freaky. Well, I mean, it doesn't scare us, but if you're a little kid, maybe you'd be afraid. Or
I pissed myself.
Or maybe the person on the cover is dressed up, or maybe
it's kind of Halloween related.
yeah, Halloween related. And first up, when you mention costumes and you mention bands, you mention Kiss. This is my favorite Kiss album. The whole way through, I like every song. John, SMF Captain Howdy, did a thing for subs contest.
Shout out.
And I think, yeah, shout out. And I think, if I remember correctly, he didn't like Great Expectations. That was his skippable song on this album. I personally like that song, which I'm not saying I don't think he didn't like it. I just think that's the one he would have skipped. I don't think I'd skip a single song on this album. And it's cheesy, costumed men jumping off rocks or whatever.
I'm not
with
the...
a city burning.
Oh, yeah. I'm not the guy to talk to about Kiss, but this one and Love Gun and I think Creatures of the Night are the ones I like.
Oh, yeah.
most.
Creatures of the Night is pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you listen to Deicide, you're like, so, but it's heavy. It's
Yeah. For Kiss, it's heavy.
I mean, they weren't. Deicide wasn't around in '82, and there weren't a whole lot of heavy bands in '82. You had Sabbath and Priest,
Venom.
and Deep Purple, and yeah, Venom, but no one knew Venom. Kiss were huge
Oh, yeah.
in '82. Yeah, but for classic rock, this is awesome. And God of Thunder is pretty heavy.
Mhm.
I mean, for Kiss.
Well, it
even
doesn't gotta
back
be
in
heavy to be good,
76.
but that's
No,
a really good
absolutely
song
not.
for them. Like, when I listen to Kiss, I'm not looking for heavy.
I love Beth. Beth, my dad hates that song.
I'm not a big
Peter Criss
on that
is
song.
not Peter Criss is a horrible vocalist.
Peter Criss.
Beer Criss.
Beer-
Peter Criss. Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Ha.
Anyway,
Halloween joke.
Kiss,
Not at all.
Knights in Satan's Service, costume band, Halloween. I'm just saying random words. Next up we got. We can just do these together and just hold one up each, maybe.
Doesn't matter
Do you want
to
to
me.
do that?
Sure.
Because it's the same artist. And next up we got Ozzy. I got Bark of the Moon. He's got Diary of a Madman. I guess you probably should have held that one up first in
Man, doesn't matter.
chronological order. And Diary of a Madman. He's dressed up as a freaking insane guy or something.
Here, I'll take this out so you
Yeah, so
all
the
can
glare.
see it. Though I guarantee you've all seen this.
Yeah.
He's dressed up like a madman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, I need to look at
it's
the track
fine.
listing.
My personal top, we'll go with 3. I'd have to say, Over the Mountain, Believer, and the title track, Diary of a Madman. Are
I would
my
go-
favorites.
Those, except without Believer, I'd go Flying High again.
Really?
But I like it all.
Oh yeah. There's really not a bad song on this album in terms of Ozzy.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. Oh, I guess in terms of music at all, I love
Yeah.
Ozzy personally.
Me too. Ozzy's
Great.
top 15 for me.
Oh yeah.
I guess we don't really need to put this back in, but I might as well just slip it back in. We done talking about this one? And this is his last whatever. His last one with
Randy.
Randy Rhoads on it. Yeah, Ozzy. And then this one's more Halloween themed because it's got him dressed up as a werewolf on the front, very cheesily dressed up as a werewolf, and
yeah.
on the back. And we got Bark of the Moon on here, which is
Great.
yeah. Bark of the Moon's my favorite song. This one, I like this album more than Diary of a Madman. I love Rock and Roll Rebel. I love You're No Different. Now You See It, Now You Don't. Yeah, it's the whole first side is awesome, and then the second side is pretty damn good too. Yeah, that's a pretty good Halloween cover, I'd say.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good album. That's one of those albums though that I listen to, and I just listen to as a whole album. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an album listener, but like, I don't know the tracks very well. The only tracks I can tell you that I'm like, yeah, I like those tracks.
I definitely have albums like that.
Yeah, like, I mean, not that it's a bad album, I need to listen to it more, but like Forbidden, I said that in the last video.
Yeah.
When I listen to the album, I don't know the tracks other than like Chalice of Blood. That's the only one that comes to mind.
I know those ones pretty good because I listen to it.
Yeah.
But some of them some albums I just don't get used to enough to know each individual song. Anyway, this next cover isn't really Halloween themed.
No, but it's creepy.
It's creepy. He's a creepy guy, and it's a Crocus, alive and screaming. I mean, that guy's just freaky looking, I'd say.
That looks like the dude in the van that offered me candy the other day.
And this is a live album, I believe. I mean, it sounds like it. Alive and screaming. I mean, I've listened to it a few times, I just can't remember. And it's got Long Stick Goes Boom, which sounds just like AC/DC. And it's got Screaming in the Night, and it's got Midnight Maniac.
AC/DC.
Huh?
Which sounds just like AC/DC.
Yeah.
This band is AC/DC.
This band is
Mediocre AC/DC.
I like Crocus quite a bit.
They're not bad.
My favorite one on here is Midnight Maniac because I know it the most. It's on the Blitz. It's got Headhunter. I like Crocus. I mean, I think Long Stick Goes Boom is the only one that really sounds like AC/DC. Yeah, I mean, Crocus. I don't know. I don't know if these guys are considered metal or not.
I'm not sure.
I think
I've got one.
Right,
I've got a couple. Oh no, did I give you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I don't know.
He gave me his Crocus cassettes.
Yeah.
We didn't even say, but these albums are kind of going in descending or ascending. We're going from our least Halloweeny to our most
least favorite.
They're not really our least favorite because that's our next one, and I don't know. They're just going. Yeah. We just kind of have them in an order of what we thought were the most relevant for Halloween.
Yeah.
Maybe. Our next one is
Super Cult.
Yeah, Super Cult. Definitely.
Necro.
Harry Nilsson, Son of Schmilson. Which I'm gonna take this.
The only song anybody knows by him is "The Lime and the Coconut."
Yeah, the lime and the coconut. You drink them both up. That's not even on this album.
No.
But this just looks creepy. It looks like an old Addams Family or Monsters with the white that looks like it's dripping blood, but it's white, so maybe it's cum. And he looks like a vampire-looking guy. It's a pretty creepy-looking album cover, but when you listen to it, you're like, what the hell? I thought I bought a black metal album here, and it's freaking Harry Nilsson.
This isn't Burzum.
Seriously, it's like Harry Nilsson and Bathory. Yeah, but I mean that's a pretty cool cover for Halloween, and it's way back in '72, so they're like black metal. What the fuck's that?
He was the real innovator of black metal.
Exactly. Don't let anyone tell you any differently.
Yeah, it wasn't no Bathory or Venom.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Or Slayer.
No Slayer.
Fucking douchebags. This next one is super detailed.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that I'll show you, Grim Reaper, Rocky to Hell, which we mentioned earlier with Night of the Vampire, and the scariest thing about this album is Steve Grimmett.
It is.
I keep saying Steve Grimmett, and I'm pretty sure that's his name. The least scary thing about this album is the fucking pink inner sleeve.
Hey, and it's cool. Mayhem, their first pressing of Death Crush was bright pink.
Yeah.
And I would kill to own that, so.
I wouldn't. Grim Reaper is... Yeah, Steve Grimmett. I knew it!
Steven?
That's what it has in here. But I'm pretty sure usually it just says Steve.
Steven.
Yeah, but that's a pretty sick album cover. We got
really
the guy.
detailed.
We got the guy being stabbed by a Grim Reaper.
I was gonna have you. You should hold it closer.
He's got a freaking scythe axe with jewels, a bedazzled scythe axe, and this guy's got a stick in his chest and a weird cage thing on his head that he's biting on. It's pretty intense, I'd say.
It's really fucking detailed. That is an awesome album cover.
The one you can't really see that says Rocky to Hell down there, and
Yeah.
it's in pink. But the thing I do like, the pink part I like about it, and the pink inner sleeve does go with it, because Rocky to Hell is in pink down there, and also, fuck. Also, now I can't see what I'm showing.
That's alright.
I think Grim Reaper's lined in pink,
Yeah.
so I thought that was actually pretty cool. Next up is his album, so I'll let him show it.
This is Cannabis Corpse. Oh fuck me. I hate glare.
Fuck. Cannabis Corpse. Fuck. Oh fuck me.
Oh fuck me. Oh fuck.
There's still huge glare on that Cannabis Corpse.
I know. I hate that, man.
They can still see the artwork.
Yeah.
It's what we're talking about.
This is Beneath Grow Lights, Thou Shalt Rise. This is actually the album. It's, if you can't tell, their entire point is pot and death metal.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
I do not smoke pot.
He does not smoke pot.
Yes, I do not smoke pot.
And
Calvin, do you have anything to say?
I did not inhale. I did not inhale. This is the album that kind of got me into... Cannabis Corpse.
Yeah.
Fuck Cannabis Corpse.
I've never listened to him. The album covers, I mean, for a Halloween themed, it's got
Oh yeah.
marijuana plants.
Destroying this guy.
Yeah.
He's getting his shit eaten. Okay? He's getting his shit eaten. He's
I mean,
getting
it's
eaten
pretty-
out.
That's like a cheesy 80s movie right there.
Oh yeah. This really looks like it looks like something Repka would draw too.
It kind of does. Like if Repka, yeah.
Look at them faces.
Not nearly as good as Repka, but if Repka drew... Because look at this guy's face, I think. I was like, what the fuck is up with that person's face?
He's just fat.
Is that a guy or a girl?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, so basically that's our,
Yeah.
that's our second, number 2, right?
Yep.
No, it's not.
No, number 3. 3.
Yeah, we had that right? Number
Yeah,
3.
yeah, that's right.
This one is one of my favorite albums of all time, believe it or not. And this cover is perfect for Halloween. Creepy, not too detailed, but you're like sometimes in movies, it's like when they don't show it, it's like, what the hell is it? That's the
Right.
creep factor in some of them, and it's the dark. It's just a dark house with, if you can see, 2 eyes in there. That's just creepy. And then you got the song "The Dark," which is about the dark.
The Dark.
Yeah, but basically that's an awesome album cover for Halloween, don't
Oh,
you
yeah.
think? And my favorite song on here is probably "The Dark," although
Oh, yeah.
there's not a bad song on here.
No, really, anything on the first 3 albums, right?
For me,
Dark,
the first 4
Metal
albums,
Church, and
Blessing in Disguise.
Blessing in Disguise are the ones I like.
Yeah. The
There's
Human
not a bad
Factor-
song in any of
The
those.
Human Factor I like a lot too.
Which
And I
one-
also, Hanging in the Balance, I've listened to that a lot more. No. It's the cover that gets you, isn't it?
No, I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it.
It's good. It is good.
I'll have to listen to it again, but I didn't like it when I listened to it.
Yeah, but this cover art is also...
Hey, Rob Halford. It looks like it.
yeah, Kurt Vanderhoof.
Yeah.
He wrote most of the stuff. Anyway, this cover art is the same person who painted/drew, I don't know what you did the art for Master of Puppets, Dr. Feelgood, and The Razor's Edge by AC/DC. So yeah, pretty famous artist. His name is... That's how famous he is, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I don't know, it probably says on the inner sleeve, but that sounds like a lot of work.
That does sound like a lot of work.
Yeah. And then on to our number 1, which basically it's number 1 out of notoriety.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's when
it's
you
really
think,
fucking creepy, too.
when you think creepy album covers, when you think being scared as a child, you think Black Sabbath. The creepy witch outside of a creepy house in a creepy forest with creepy pink and pale and gray blue.
I like
and
the
green
colors.
skin.
I
It's
really
just
do.
it's just eerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's seen that album. That's just...
Everyone knows this, and you just think, God, that's a creepy.
Hey, and nobody knows where that bitch went.
Yeah, it's like
just disappeared.
Who is this? And then
Where are those witches' tits? I don't know. I threw that in there.
yeah, so that's our number one. But we have an honorable mention. Not the most creepy, but definitely the scariest of all album covers. Poison. Look what the cat dragged in. I mean, there's nothing scarier than 4 men. Is that a man? Yes, it is. 4 men dressed as women.
It's like you're at a trans bar.
Let me go to the show? More like just let me go. Please.
Let me go.
Please let me go.
Quite
I honestly like this album a lot.
It's alright.
I listened to it just the other day.
For Poison.
For Poison, I do like hair metal quite a bit.
I used to like it a lot more, but
your subscribers are going. Oh
I don't think
they like
I don't
Poison.
think the
I'm
main,
very diverse.
Yeah.
With my
And don't get me wrong, like
musical taste.
I love Crew.
Yeah. Crew's heavier than.
Oh yeah, I like
But
Crew.
CeCe DeVille's insane on guitar.
Oh yeah, I like CeCe DeVille's guitar work. Not in this
and Bret
band,
Michaels.
but-
And Bret Michaels.
I think
Vocal
their best
I
song. I'm not sure what album it's off of, but is "I Hate Every Bone in Your Body But Mine."
Oh.
Just
I
because
don't
of the
even know
title.
what that one's off. But I like, they've got Cry Tough, I Want Action, I Won't Forget You, Look What the Cat Dragged In, Talk Dirty to Me, and Let Me Go to the Show. That's 6 songs out of 10. But that 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 10. That's a pretty good album. I mean, I'm sure I don't mind the other ones. One of my favorite things, I don't know why we're talking so much about this. This is just a joke to be scary. But I do want to mention their Bret Michaels, Vocalizing and Socializing. We got Ricky Rocket, Sticks, Tricks, and Lipstick Fix.
Nice.
Bobby Doll, Bass Rapin' and Heartbreaking. And then CeCe DeVille, Guitar Screeching and Hair Bleaching.
They must have been influenced by Sodom.
Yeah, I think so.
Like that shirt I got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna post that. So everybody gets that joke, because otherwise it's just me and you and nobody else is laughing and they're looking at us like fucking retards.
But that concludes our album covers. If you think there's a better album cover to include for Halloween, which basically we were limited to which records we had. So, I mean, just let us know, because I can't even think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah,
that
really,
would be
those...
great.
I mean, though they were stuff that we own, those really are some of the stuff that I think of.
Sabbath and The Dark. I love that. The Dark.
Mhm.
The Dark. I just keep...
The dark.
I'm hiccuping, I'm sorry. Yeah, but if there's an album cover you think is perfect for Halloween, go ahead and tell us in the comments.
Yeah. We like interaction.
We do like to interact. Alright, that ends that segment. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We're on to our last 2 sections of our Halloween playlist. And, we switched CDs to Rust in Peace by Megadeth.
Far superior guitar work, if you couldn't tell. 'cause we
Far
switched.
inferior band.
Far superior band.
Far inferior band. Megadeth, awesome band. Metallica, awesomer band.
We all know Megadeth is better.
We all know that you're an idiot. And even if... Yeah. I'm not even gonna argue, because this will just go on forever.
Yeah, we could just sit here and make a whole video about us debating Megadeth and Metallica.
Yes, we could. I love Megadeth, though, don't get me wrong, and the guitar work on here is pretty good. So the 2 segments we have in this are Fear and Nightmarish songs, and then we have songs that don't really relate to Halloween, but you should still listen to because they're creepy, maybe. Anyway, so we're starting off with our Fear or Nightmarish songs, and starting out with that is Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, which is like a 7-minute song of pure awesomeness. It starts out real slow and he's almost just speaking, and then it gets awesome.
Good old talk sing.
Yeah, the old talk sing. Yeah, but everyone knows Iron Maiden. Everyone should know Fear of the Dark, which that's a cover. That's an album cover that would be perfect, but we don't own it.
Yeah.
We don't own Fear
Boone
of the
owns
Dark.
that, but he won't fucking sell it
What
to
an
me.
asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we have 2 Hallows Eve songs on this one: Horror Show and The Mansion. I mean, The Mansion deals with fear of some girls screaming in there, some shit. I don't know.
Something like
And then a horror show. I lost reality long ago. Now I live in a horror show.
Mhm.
Just fearish nightmare stuff. Hallows Eve, of course, you gotta have a few songs from them because their name is dealing with Halloween, or Halloween, not Halloween. Ugh.
Ah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then next up we have a band, probably my favorite modern metal band, Avenged Sevenfold, with the song Nightmare, which is my favorite song by them. I can understand the hatred, but I think they're awesome. They're pretty good.
I'd
And
say
I
that's
love
their
this song.
best song.
I do like this, and I like their new album, Hail to the King. It's, again, the wide variety of tastes. I gotta like some stuff that's on the radio.
It's gotta like some shitty music.
They're not really that shitty.
I love to shit on that
I know.
band so much.
Yeah, but you listen to Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, another one dealing great with fear is The Dark by Metal Church.
Yeah.
It's way past midnight, there's howling wind, oh God, what can it be? There's something out there evil, and it's coming straight for me.
It's a pedophile.
I mean, I could recite that whole song, I've listened to it so many times. And then another one, Metal Church, is My Favorite Nightmare. Obviously dealing with nightmares. There's a good line in that song, too. Something scratching outside my window pane. Can't tell if it's real or am I going insane, something like that. Yeah, that's a good song. That's on their first one, and The Dark's obviously on their sophomore album, The Dark. And then we got another one called Nightmare by Iron Angel. German thrash metal band. Sounds a lot like Creator, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
And I showed them in one of my videos. I have that record.
A lot of people say they're like what spawned Black Thrash, right?
Oh yeah, spawned Black Thrash, especially in Germany. Yeah. And just satanic lyrics a lot.
Really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Check them out if you don't know them. And then our last one, and the one we're going to feature, is Halloween, Scared to Death. This is just straight up heavy metal. Pretty cheesy. What does it say on their album cover? Like, Chicago's horror show. I'm not sure if it said Chicago, and I'm not sure where they're from. But, I mean, they have quite a few. They have Trick or Treat. They have Scared to Death, which is why it's in the fear section. And, they have a couple songs about Halloween. And that completes our fear and nightmarish song section. And then we'll finish it up with the not really Halloween related, but still creepy songs. And so Slayer, we have 2 by them, which you could have so many by them that are they're just creepy ass songs. But we chose Dead Skin Mask and 213, which are both serial killer songs. Ed Gein and Dahmer.
Dead Skin Mask is about Dahmer, and 213 is about Gein. I wanted to switch those around, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that out, that was kind of dumb.
Keep it in. Keeping it in.
Alright.
I thought you were being serious at first.
No.
I was like, you're fucking retarded.
You're fucking retarded.
Yeah,
I was
if you didn't get the joke, it's actually Dead Skin Mask is Gein and 213 is Dahmer, obviously. If you don't know those songs, either die or go listen to them. One of the two. Our next song is rated by a lot of people as the creepiest song of all time, and it's Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath. This is the first metal song.
Ever.
It is. It's
the first song they wrote.
They wrote. First song on
the
album, and it's the first metal album. Truly metal album. And it's creepy with that rain coming down at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, and those
it's
bells.
A creepy song. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you don't know Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath, then you don't know metal.
Exactly.
Not
Even if you
true.
don't like it, but you don't know metal. You don't gotta like it, but
Yeah.
you gotta know it.
Then we got Bathory, Necromancy.
Gotta love Bathory.
You
All
don't
hail
have to
fucking
love Bathory.
Yes,
but
you do.
No. Damn it.
It's not optional. Non-negotiable.
I should singing along. Yeah, Bathory's pretty good. Really shitty production though.
Yeah, but black metal fans get it. We
Yeah.
like it. We love it. That's the charm of black metal.
Yeah. Speaking of beginnings of black metal, we've got Venom with
Buried
their
Alive.
and my favorite song of theirs, which you already said, Buried Alive.
Sorry, guys.
Spoiler alert. Buried Alive. I love that song and I think it's so creepy. Especially his little whispering lyrics.
Yeah.
Not talk sing. Whisper
talk
sing.
sing.
Alive but dead. Oh, wait. I love that.
Sir Kronos should copyright the whisper sing. As should Tom copyright the talk sing.
No, they shouldn't.
Yes, they should.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
Our last freaky, creepy, scary song, and the one we will feature in this video.
Probably the most brutal in this list.
Oh my god, it's so brutal. Excitable Boy by Warren Zevon. This song is it's so happy feeling. It's, well,
But
he's
the
just
lyrics
an
are so
excitable
fucked.
boy. But it's so fucked up. He took little Susie to the junior prom. Excitable boy, they all said. And he raped her and killed her and he drug her home.
Didn't he make like a cage out of her body?
Yeah,
or
then
something like that?
after 10 long years, they took him out of the home. And he dug up her grave and built a cage from her bones. I do like some Warren Zevon, and that's my favorite song.
I think Slayer should use those lyrics.
It would be insane. A metal band should do a cover.
Oh yeah.
But it also loses the effect of it feeling so happy.
Yeah.
That's half the song right there, is it feeling so happy, and then you look at the lyrics and you're like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like, I mean, these are way better lyrics, but it's kind of like Rolling Stones' Sympathy for the Devil.
Yeah, yep. Because it's like
Dark lyrics, but it sounds upbeat and happy.
Yes. Exactly. And that concludes our Halloween playlist. So listen to all those songs on Halloween, and you'll be complete as a metalhead / classic rock head.
That kid.
Stay tuned for our last segment.
You might want it, because you're already like
How
hour
long
or so
in?
in.
I don't know. We don't know how long it is so far.
It's pretty far in.
We're getting done pretty quickly. Our final segment is a list, and sticking with the Halloween theme, we're doing best makeup or costumes for a band. And we rank these, we have 8, and we're going to go from our least favorite, but still, all these were worth mentioning. We didn't mention, like, Lord, which is
Horrible band.
yeah, we...
I think they're new metal.
I mean, they're shitty. Are they really?
think
I don't
so.
even know, but they're
They're kind of dressed like Gwar, but
kind
they're
of like
shitty.
Lord, but shitty, so we didn't even mention them. So these guys have at least a little bit of good music to their name.
And they're not these aren't ranked musically at all,
Yeah,
but
we're
they
not-
are
we're
at
not
least
going by
good
music.
to listen to.
Yes.
They're at least worth your time.
Yes. We're just going by the costumes, what we think is the best. So we'll start out number 8, Alice Cooper. Alice has got his top hat and his little eye makeup thing, and then sometimes that suit, like on Welcome to My Nightmare, in his cover he's like this or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's not much else to that. I mean, his stage show goes along with his
Yeah.
creepiness, and that's really insane.
He originated corpse paint.
I guess, I mean, he could.
No. I really doubt any
Well,
of
the
those
shock
black metal
rock
bands.
really had shock rock like him and Kiss and Ozzy really had an effect on the visual aspect of rock and metal.
Right.
And I mean,
But I doubt
I bet
any of those
Slayer
bands.
had those stupid eyeliner with
Yeah.
Jeff Hanneman or whatever. I mean,
That
he
was
probably.
horrible.
I mean, they did it probably because Alice Cooper did it, and then.
I doubt they did it. I think they did it because of Merciful Fate and King of
Oh
the
yeah,
Hill.
duh.
I
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't think any of the black metal and harsher thrash
Yeah.
metal are going to be into.
But
Alice
Kiss
Cooper.
and Alice Cooper really did start it
Right.
with the face paint and the visual aspect of the show.
Right.
Yeah. So, and Alice Cooper, I'm not a huge fan of. Sometimes he's got like a whiny sounding vocal or something.
Yeah.
Something that I don't like.
You like the more like the doodly vocals, and I do like that
Yeah.
more. His not
It
high
sounds
pitched.
when he doesn't sing like an idiot. He sounds almost like Deep Purple.
Mhm.
Kind of. I'd
Slightly.
say. But Alice Cooper's not my cup of tea,
Yeah.
cup of Joe, cup of shit is what he is.
Shit.
All right, and so he's our, like, he doesn't have much to his costume or makeup.
But we needed
So-
an 8th.
Yeah. Well, I don't
No.
know.
No,
He's got a
he
little
really
bit.
deserves to be on there.
Yeah,
He does.
he does. And then we go to number 7, who this is not a scary costume,
But it is a costume.
But it is a costume, and it is a good get up, and it goes with the show, I guess.
I mean,
Anyway, number 7's Twisted Sister.
Twisted sister.
Come out and play. That's making fun of Warriors. Have you ever seen that?
yeah,
The guy's clinking the bottles, Gary's
Yeah.
like, Warriors, come out. Anyway, one time I was trying to buy that record. I was at a flea market called Hanson's Grove, and they just have a whole bunch of stands set up, and there's boxes of records, and I found Twisted Sister come out and play with the, like, what's it called? Is it called die cut? When
I think it's die cut.
I don't know, you can flip it up and it looks like Dee Snider's coming out of a manhole, and I found some soundtracks and one called Guitar Heroes, and it had like Boston and Cheap Trick on it. But I went up and asked the lady, it was in not very good condition. I asked the lady, how much for this Twisted Sister? $20. Even in good condition, I wouldn't pay $20 for that album.
Good condition, you might pay like
It was
10.
it was a $2 record because it was like the thing
$2.
coming up was ripped a little bit, and the record wasn't in great condition. But she was just throwing a price out there because she figured I'd pay. So I just left that shit there. Anyway, Twisted Sister I do like, and my favorite song is probably I Wanna Rock, just because it's a classic and I listened to it a lot in middle school. Ted, you know,
Yeah.
Ted and I used to go down the halls screaming I Wanna Rock. And in study hall, we'd annoy one of the teachers just singing that back and forth.
Which one?
Bergeson.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Anyway, going on to number 6, Marilyn Manson, with his makeup, his colored contact lenses,
And his thong.
his stilts, his what?
His thong.
Oh yeah, his thong, and his breasts.
And his breastises.
So, you couldn't say the best costume, but it definitely suits his music.
Most sexually attractive.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't have much to say about Marilyn Manson. Not a Marilyn Manson fan. Not a fan of how he looks, but he's definitely... I mean, when you think of costumed or makeup
And
bands,
and,
you
yeah.
think of Manson.
Oh, yeah.
And then our number 5 is a very honorable mention.
King Diamond.
He started Corpse Paint,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
say.
Because
His-
if they drew influence off of any old bands, it was Merciful Fate and King Diamond.
Yeah, his inverted crosses and his... I don't know, the black eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's just... I mean, he looked creepy. And did he have a cape sometimes
Yeah.
or some shit?
He wore like some robes and
Yeah,
shit, and like a top hat later.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't wear that when he was in Merciful Fate, but that was King Diamond
Yeah.
thing. I don't like it as much. I like his outfit for Merciful Fate
Yeah.
better.
He has it's very creepy, satanic looking stuff. And it's the original Corpse Paint.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there could be...
Really, like, they remind me, well, I guess the other band that I'm going to say reminds me more of them, Ghost. Ghost reminds me a lot of Merciful
Oh,
Fate.
their get up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and their style,
Which-
really. They
yeah,
sound like Merciful
they're-
Fate.
Oh,
A little lower, but...
okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
And Ghost is the one we don't have on our list, but they also have the...
We should have threw them in there, dude.
Yeah, well, we can mention them now.
Yeah, there you go.
They have the white paint, and then... It seems like they paint this black, and then, like, the eyes
Yeah,
black.
he goes
maybe.
for like a skull looking.
And then he's got... Does he have a priest hat? or
Yeah, he's
something?
dressed up as a pope. He's called the
Oh, yeah,
anti-pope.
Pope, duh.
The anti-pope.
Oh, is that what he is?
Uh-huh.
I guess it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so there's another honorable mention
yeah.
out of our top 8.
9, I guess.
9 now. We'll place them at number 9.
Invert it, and it's a 6. And make it 3, and it's 666. Illuminati confirmed.
Satan confirmed.
Satan confirmed.
Number of the beast. Anyway, so far we have Alice Cooper, Twisted Sister, Marilyn Manson, and King Diamond. We got Alice Cooper, one of the kings of shock rock. We got Twisted Sister, one of the kings of cock rock.
Cock rock.
I don't know what cock rock is, but they seem like
It's Twisted Sister. That's the only band in that genre.
Yeah. I actually think I've heard of cock rock.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking cock ring. I'm not sure. Anyway, then we got Marilyn Manson, who's the new era of fucked up.
Shock rock and fucked up.
And we got King Diamond, the, what was I gonna say? The originator of corpse paint. Next up is Cradle of Filth. They have a little bit more to their costumes. They've got spikes and armor.
Tight leather and shit.
And then he's got kind of like a Joker looking thing with stitches, right?
Oh, that's the new look.
The new look. Well, we're going with all their look. I don't know Cradle of Filth. I know they did a cover of Hallowed Be Thy Name, and it wasn't good.
I liked it. I liked it.
I did not like it at all.
I mean, I guess it's not fair because I like everything they did except for like pornography and amphetamine. You guys get that. Cole doesn't.
Good for me.
Good for Cole.
What are they? What genre?
They're really hard to. I put them under extreme metal just because they're just all sorts of genres. But they originated in black metal. I just lost subscribers. Because everybody bitches about them. They're like Dimmu Borgir. They're like the really popular black metal band.
Yeah.
And they started black metal, and then they went to kind of a symphonic stuff, and they just kind of throw in a lot of stuff. They even have some punky elements.
Yeah.
They're just good. So yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into the genre debate for Cradle.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get too much into Cradle because they suck. They are literally a cradle of filth. Yeah. Anyway, next up on our list is actually a newer band that I like.
That sucks.
You don't like them anymore?
I used to really, really like them.
Slipknot. Which they have their own personalities in the band. They've got their own weird little masks. It's all separate. So it's probably the most intense out of all the ones we've had so far. Because they're all separate. And I like Corey Taylor. I like his vocals in Slipknot, and I actually like Stone Sour a lot. I like Stone Sour more than Slipknot. Shoot me if you want to, I don't care. And they did a good cover of Creeping Death by Metallica.
I haven't heard that one.
They did Heading Out to the Highway by Judas Priest. They did They did a Metal Church one. I think it was The Dark.
Was it on like a covers album? Because I haven't heard.
They're releasing 3 EPs of covers, and this year, and they released one. They've released one so far, and that Heading Out to the Highway and Creeping Death, then a Kiss song, and a couple others. I don't know, but Slipknot I do like. Not awesome, but I do like them. Then we get to the top 2, and these two are very close. Our number 2 is Gwar, which
awesome.
You see a picture and you know that's Gwar.
Yeah,
if you're into metal. I mean, if you're not, you're like, oh, what the fuck's that?
Bunch of fucked up dudes.
Yeah, one of them's dead.
Yeah.
Not funny, that's mean.
You're dead!
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of that Jimi Hendrix song.
Mm-hmm. You're dead. Yeah, anyway. SOD, whatever. That one's for you, Greeno, because you were arguing about SOD being in our top 5 thrash debuts or whatever we were doing.
And we love that album. I forgot about that album. That probably would have been a 6 for me if it was a top 10.
Yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think it'd fit my top 10, honestly.
I love that album.
Sorry, Greeno. So basically, Gwar, the kind of cartoony, except really detailed cartoons.
Well, their concept was that, kind of as a joke, they were aliens that came to invade and conquer the Earth with their music or something like that.
Okay, yeah,
I
think I've heard that before.
What is it? To enslave everybody with their music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And my favorite Gwar song is Sick of You.
That one's pretty good. I like that one in Hussein something.
Mm.
The Hussein Bash or something like that. I don't
Sure.
know. You know what I'm talking about if you listen to Gwar.
Yeah, their costumes, out of everyone we've said so far, they're the most elaborate.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I would say out of anyone, they're the most elaborate.
Yeah.
Even the number 1.
That's why these two are so interchangeable, really.
It seems like it'd be hard to play instruments with all that costume on. But they did it.
Yeah. Even with
Even if it killed them. Oh, wow. And so that sums up Guar. I mean, they're
Yeah.
super costumes.
They were really hard to put at number 2.
So yeah, they were. So basically, what we've gone through so far is simple, like Alice Cooper, simple but effective. Twisted Sister with their super colorful, girly-looking makeup. Marilyn Manson with just fucked upness. King Diamond with the original corpse paint. Cradle of Filth with
Cradle of Filth.
Cradle of Filth. Slipknot with their different masks and personalities. Then Guar with the most elaborate. And that leads up to the one and only Kiss. The masters of the stage show, pretty much.
sure.
I mean,
They basically started the
whole stage show. Exactly.
Yeah. Just them and Alice Cooper. I don't know
Yeah.
who was first.
I don't
Might
know,
have been
but
Kiss.
Kiss took it to the extreme. I mean, they're iconic costumes.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Kiss.
Yeah.
The stage show was. They've got the rockets flying out of the guitars. They've got the blood spitting, the spitting fire.
Well, Alice Cooper
flying,
electrocuting himself and cutting his head off.
Alice Cooper. Yeah, but then you combine that with the
costumes.
his costumes.
Yeah.
And we're talking about costumes,
right? I just meant.
And then they
show.
have But Kiss's costumes, they each have their own personality. They got the Demon, the Spaceman, the Star Child, the Catman, the Ankh Warrior, and then there's
I don't know anything past the original.
I can't remember. I think there's one more. And then I think a lot of people got mad because shit, who's the drummer now?
The one
I always get
took
is
Chris's-
Eric Singer.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it? Because there's Eric Singer and then there's Eric Carr, but Eric Carr's dead, so I think it's Eric Singer. Yeah, it's Eric Singer, and he's the Catman now. And I think that pissed some people off. But everyone knows the Kiss costumes.
Yeah.
And they look like they're straight out of comic books, and it's perfect for Halloween, and it's iconic.
Straight out of Marvel.
Straight out of Marvel. Wow.
Yeah.
Making rap references in our metal video. But that's pretty much our Halloween video. We gave you a great playlist of shit. We gave you some cool album covers to look
Some
at.
shitty album cover.
Oh, Poison. And we gave you a list of great costume performers. And we gave you a little bit of news and a little bit of new finds. I'd call that a great summary of Halloween. So, you know what? Stay tuned for our next episode.
Yeah. And maybe you could subscribe.
Subscribe, comment. Comment's good.
We like comments.
We like to comment. Comment is fun.
So yeah.
Fraley's comment.
Fraley's comment.
Comment.
Meant. With an
Comment.
N.
Fraley's comment. More that just goes with the Kiss theme.
We've drugged this on too long.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Just subscribe and leave us
subscribe.
alone.